Islamic terror group Taliban faces a tough military crackdown by the U.S. over a series of recent attacks against American and Afghan troops. One America's Kristian Rouz has the very latest.
The goals remain the same. How we get there, obviously, is going to diverge from how we thought we were going to get there 2 weeks ago.
The U.S. policy towards Afghanistan remains unchanged, at least for now, with the troop pullout and political settlement remaining at top of the agenda. That's according to State Department spokeswoman Morgan Ortagus, who said Thursday recent terror attacks in Kabul and the resignation of National Security Advisor John Bolton will not result in a change of America's strategy in that country. Ortagus, however, confirmed one major change to the Afghan policy announced by President Trump earlier this week.
The talks with the Taliban are dead.
The terror group staged another attack, which reports say may come in response to the president's decision. On Thursday, a car bomb killed 4 Afghan special forces in Kabul, likely pointing to an escalation of fighting on the ground going forward. But President Trump says the Taliban is already paying the price for its arrogance.
The last 4 days, we have hit our enemy harder than they have ever been hit before. And that will continue.
The State Department says if the Taliban wants peace, it must unconditionally cease terror attacks and seek talks with the U.S. and the Afghan government.
And Secretary Pompeo and Secretary Esper and the entire national security team that's represented here at the White House will find the best way forward.
According to intelligence estimates, the Taliban still controls some 15% of the Afghan territory and has some presence in another 30% of Afghanistan. The terror group relies on political Islam and tribal militancy, as well as opium revenues, to maintain power based on terror and intimidation. And Prime Minister of neighboring Pakistan says Islamic terror is a decades-old challenge that won't just go away in one day.
We were training these mujahideen, people to do jihad against the Soviets when they occupied Afghanistan. These same groups who are all in Pakistan are supposed to say that no, not because the Americans are there, it's no longer jihad, it's terrorism.
The State Department admits forcing the Taliban back to the negotiating table may be harder than it appeared to be in the past. But recent reports find the group is facing rising competition from other terror organizations, such as Al-Qaeda and ISIS-K, both of whom may want to take over the Taliban's heroin business. In this light, some say the U.S. could pull out and allow competing terror groups to decimate each other's ranks.
And I ask the generals all the time, what is our mission? What is our national security interest in Afghanistan? And there is no answer. $50 billion a year we're spending in Afghanistan is throwing money down a rat hole.
The State Department says it will be releasing updates on the Afghan strategy shortly to ensure stability in that country and a pullout of U.S. troops. Yet Afghanistan's political future remains unclear. Kristian, Rouz, One American News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.